How long were you licensed prior to doing any funnels?
Probably about 2 years, I would say.
Okay. And then after you started doing the funnels, well, first of all, did you set them up yourself?
No, no. Your
Yeah.
buddy over there, Braden, would be the one to take the credit for that.
Yeah, I'm the same way. So I talked to one guy once that set his up, but that's generally not a good idea and not what we do. So then he's Braden set it up and gonna turn you loose, or did they continue to help you along the way?
Definitely, I would say, Braden, you can attest to this. I was probably one of the earlier on guinea pigs in the whole process. So
Uh,
he was hands on throughout the whole process.
and you were a full-time college student when you first started doing the funnels.
I was, yeah, and I leaned on it pretty heavy for the. Basically, I had about a year and a half overlap there where I was really starting to transact business, and I needed a kind of another leg to my business.
Yeah. So in between studying and partying, well, I'm talking to myself now when I was in college. You
There may
figure,
be some truth to that.
yeah, well, I wouldn't have had time to figure that out in my college days. But anyway, that's a long time ago. So it started working for you, and you were on a team when you first started using the funnels.
Yes, yes, I was.
Was that your your team lead's ad spend or your ad spend?
My ad spend. So I kind of built it out. I had like obviously our team spend and what the team was getting, and then I built mine out completely separate of the team with the ultimate goal of going off on my own. So that was in the back of my mind the whole time.
Yeah, I've just got more questions. So one I'm very curious about because my experience in real estate tells me one thing, but we'll see what yours was. So do you think it would have still had the same effect if someone else was paying for your leads?
Well, paying for and actually being I think it would be different. I think paying for it would be one thing if a team lead were the one actually writing the check, but I think it has to be you. You know what I mean? I like it from the fact that it was me. The ads were coming from me personally. It wasn't a team ad. They knew that whoever's reaching out to them was going to be the guy they saw in the ad to begin with.
Yeah, my experience is agents and myself included figured out when they have skin in the game or have to figure it out. So yeah, and then about how many houses did you sell? Maybe the first. Well, how long did it take to get your first deal doing the funnels? About I know it was a little while ago, but about.
I want to say it was probably from like starting the funnel to actually the closing table, like 2 months.
Yeah, that's kind of typical. And then, did you get it up to a deal or two a month at one point?
Yeah, I was running about 2 deals a month.
Okay, that's cool. Well, that's all my questions. Braden, you want to dig a little deeper into some of the meat? And I know you guys have been working
Yeah.
for some time, so I appreciate that. Thank you,
So
Spencer.
you got up to doing a deal or two a month. How many total deals do you think you closed from the funnel?
Probably 30, 35, 40, maybe.
And then that was in the time frame of how long?
I would say I was doing about 20 to 25 a year on it.
20 to 25 a year.
Yeah.
That'll work. Okay. Uh,
Thank you for hopping on our Funnel Friday call today, and thank you to our special guest. So, if you want more information on how this could work for you, just to be real clear, what we're doing is we're using my business partner's $50,000 a month tech team and business solutions team. So, what we do is we help our agents by building out their production system, set up their campaigns, their automation, and then one on one training to that system. We hold your hand, walk you through the process until you have your first closing. And then after that, we'll continue to do that weekly, but most of our agents choose to do it monthly, once a month to stay on accountability, make sure the system's working great, make sure you don't have any questions on the system. And then the agents also have access to us every Friday on Funnel Friday and all the time via text or phone calls. So we're their business partners, we're helping them. For agents that we're not their business partners with, we have the same exact opportunity. We'll build out your lead generation system / your funnel, set up your campaigns, your automation, one-on-one coaching to get you to the finish line. We also have branding. So we have a coach that will work with our agents for 2 to 4 weeks on their branding, and then a different content creation coach, and then a business revenue growth coach. So if you want to know more how that works and to see if that could work for you, go to dansleadsclass.com/call or just scan this QR code, dansleadsclass.com/call and schedule a call with me. It's a 10-minute call. It's 15 minutes blocked, and I block 20 usually. But it's usually a 5 to 10 minutes call just to answer questions, explain how this works, and to see if we're a fit for you now or later. So hop on my calendar. Love to answer your questions. Love helping agents. No cost, no obligation. I don't have a credit card swiper, so this is just a strategy type call. dansleadsclass.com/call. Appreciate you watching Funnel Friday today. You're always welcome, and reach out to me anytime.